Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the drawing tools of Technical Analysis 2. Even though our application is not a charting focused um, software, we still provide a lot of drawing facilities inside the application because, as we all know, the drawings and charting plays a very important role in technical analysis. So let me show you how to use those drawing tools. Let's go straight into the application. To save some time, I've already imported the data from the Australia share market up to the present day. Um, as you can see, right now I'm opening up the Rio Tinto market chart, which is a weekly chart. There is, as you can see, a little bit more information, and I want to let you know, guys, have a look here. Is the upper left corner. We can see the ticker name. If you're using our application with the internet connection, you will see the description of this company. Uh, so Rio Tinto Limited is displayed here. That pretty much give the user more ideas which company's chart you're looking at. But you don't have internet, and you can only see the RIO as the ticker name. You won't see the company description, a little description right here. So yeah, that's just an extra bit of information. Okay, let's go straight into the drawing tools. So once you open up this chart, as you can see, there is an icon, ruler or pencil looking icon right here. So if you put a mouse hover on it, it tells us opening drawing toolbox. If you click on that icon, the drawing toolbox pops out. Okay, so this is a floating stack pane that you can move it around, and you can position this toolbox into anywhere that you prefer. So as myself, I like to put it to my right hand side of this frame. Okay, all right. So as you can see, that's all we provide here. Each icon represents a tool. Let's go from the top to the bottom. To better show you guys how to use the drawing tools, I'm not going to just show purely the drawing utilities, but I'm just playing a dummy technical analysis here based on this chart, and you can know better that when in what kind of situation you would like to use which draw uh, utility. Okay, so let's go for the first one. As you can see, this chart, very obviously, there is a very strong resistance level. You can see the chart tries 3 times to break that. So basically, the first one, if you want to indicate that resistance level, you can use our horizontal drawing tool item. This is horizontal line. You will put it here. Okay, there's once you click the chart again with your left mouse button, the draw is finished, so the horizontal lines appeared. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the horizontal line. Okay, so horizontal line, if you click on that, you can see the icon becomes green, which means you turn it on. That drawing horizontal vertical line. Sorry. If you move your mouse into the chart, you can see there are dashed lines moving. That indicates we're going to draw a such vertical line, and you move your mouse left to the right and position your mouse into your favorite spot, and just click your left button again like that. So now you get a vertical line drawn on the chart. So let's move on to the next one. So instead of the horizontal and the vertical lines, we also allow the user to draw freely on train line. Basically, that you can draw the line in any angle you like. So in this chart, for example, in this area, as we can see, the price forming a falling widget. Okay, so let's say because the price moving between the two line here, let's draw that. So I'm using my train line to draw in the first one. That's the upper part. The bottom is the price form, bouncing back in the bottom of the falling widget shape. So as you can see, the train line 2 allows people, a user, to draw such such kind of lines here, and let's draw more. I like to see it here is another raising widget, as you can say, or tunnel. Um, okay, so now let's move on to the next one. The next one is the oval. Let's put your mouse on here. Let's turn it on. The oval drawing, join that oval. Okay, so let's turn it on, and for quite some time, if you want to indicate the price, uh, it's in a consolidation in such area. You want to emphasize, okay, the price is consolidating right now. It looks like it's forming a W bottom. So you use this tool, point here, and move your mouse around. As you can see, a oval is going to draw. So basically, you move your mouse to the best spot, which is include most of the candles, and you hit your mouse left key again, and oval is drawn nicely here. The next one is the rectangle draw. So sorry, the next one is the arc. The arc drawing utility that we provide. This kind of thing is basically if you want to emphasize some of the troughs or peaks. For example, price right now is bouncing back from this line, from this resistance line. So this breaks down, but it's bouncing back quickly. If you want to tell people that action, you can use this arc drawing utility. So you hit your mouse here and you move mouse to the right. As you can see, an arc is forming. You move your mouse up or down, you can adjust the arc direction. Either you want to be like this or you want to, towards above. So basically you can adjust it by moving your mouse up and down. Excuse me. All right, let's draw an arc like this. So the next one is the rectangle. The rectangle is similar with the oval. So for example, some people might prefer a rectangle to indicate the price consolidation. You can use our eraser tool. So for example, if you want to remove some of the drawing objects in the chart, so you can use this eraser icon right here. Yes, once you click on, you turn it on. As you can see, the mouse have a nice circle rotating. That's the eraser. If you put this eraser on top of the oval shape here, if you left click your mouse, as you can see, you delete that object we just draw. Okay, so now let's replace it with a rectangle. So if you click the rectangle, you put your mouse here and you're trying to include all the price actions inside that W bottom, so you can drag your mouse to the right. As you can see here, if I draw like that, I will include all the price actions, include that breaks out. So I'm happy with that. I'm click my mouse again, so the rectangle is drawn here. So the next one is the arrow. So the arrow means you want to indicate some situation like this. For example, as you can see, the price is moving. The prices keep creating a higher high, and you can draw arrow to point out this trend. You see, and people will know. Okay, so it indicates the price creating higher high. So, for example, let's say if we open up our RSI indicator, let's bring it up. So let's say change a little bit color of the RSI indicator. Okay, so not only we can draw on the main chart, we can also draw on the indicator chart. For example, I want to say when the price creating higher high, the RSI actually not creating a higher high. So in the technical analysis term, we call it as a divergence, right? So it's a bearish divergence. So it indicates the price might go down. So it did go down. You see, but okay. So that means we can draw on the indicator Let's turn off that indicator for now. Okay, that's the arrow, and also sometimes you want to give it some an indication. So you want to point to some very critical moment, like here when the price breaks down the support. You want to put an arrow here, and you put some text, which means you want to describe here. You can put a text here, and then you click on that little A icon, and you click the mouse on any area on the chart. You can see the mouse becomes a type indicator is flashing, so which means you can type something now. Move your mouse away from your move your hand away from your mouse and put it on the keyboard, and you can type something. For example, I want to just tell people price breaks down from from. You can even change the new line, so just hit enter, just like you typing on the notepad. Front end important support level. So once you finish typing, you're happy, you click your mouse again, either left or right mouse button. You finish draw the text. Okay, so now as you can see, the text is nicely drawn on the chart. Let's do another one here. Well, we'll call falling widget. Okay. Now we have two texts here. It's okay. We will talk about the price extension and price retracement later. Let's talk about the selector tool, which is the icon above the eraser. If you click on that, if you put a mouse inside the chart, you can see this icon change it to locked, because you no longer can move. You no longer can move the chart around, can stretching the chart. Everything is disabled because you are doing a selecting something in the chart. Let's do it again. So let's say we turn the selector on, we lock the chart. What we can do, if you move the mouse on top of any drawing object you just done, we've just done, and you can move in things around. For example, you don't like the text too close to the arrow, you can move it away. Like here, you can also move it down here, and this vertical line can be moved as well. It has to be accurate. I can move to this one, and rectangle can be moved as well. Okay, this is one action. You can move things around. Also, there is another function, is it can bring up the individual drawing objects configuration. For example, you can change the color of, because right now everything's a default white color, and you can change all this object to a different color, or you can make it wider, or you can make it dashed, or etc. So let's just say let's put moving on this here. If you right click on that, okay, so you turn that selector on, right click on the rectangle, it pops out and open configure pan. So if you select it, you can see we have a little configuration floating dialog pan pops out. Okay, so you can change the rectangle's color, and you can become the stroke width for the line, for the borders. As you can see, you can make it heavier, so border thicker, and also you can even make it dashed. Okay, so there's a little way thing is you can make it move. If you chose the animation mode, then you can see the rectangle moves. That stays on the chart, but okay, let's disable that one. For example, you can fill up the entire area. So some people like this. Let's change it red. As you can see, you can decrease the opacity level. As you can see, the rectangle becomes transparent, and you can see the candles behind the rectangle. So some people probably like this function. Okay, let's just keep it like that. And also you can change the line. For example, let's just say this horizontal line is too thick. I want to make it thinner. I want to make it different color. For example, I like it green. Okay, cool. I will do the same on this horizontal line. I'll make it green. I'll make it thinner. And I want to be a dashed line as well. Okay, it's much lighter. Also, you can. There's another one is you can configure the text. Not that way. So you can move the change that one. Okay, so this text you can change it to text color, and you can change it to text font size. You can make it bigger. Okay, in my case, we'll make it like this, and you can even change the font. You don't like the font, you can just change the font. So let's say change it like that. You can change the rotation. You can change the angle that you print the text. For example, we can rotate 360 degree, right? Like that. So at the moment I want it horizontal. That's cool. That's fine. And you can unscore it or you can strike through. Yeah, so let's make it like all red color. I like it. So put it here. You can also configure, change this arrow, but looks like it behave differently. Let's make it back. Let's change it again. Somehow it doesn't change that one line there, but we will fix it. This is just the in developing status at the moment, so we will fix those. But yeah, so you can change it, the color of the arrows. This one works. Okay, cool. Now let's finally change that falling widgets. Okay, let's just move it here anyway. So that's pretty much of the join tools here, and so this eraser, you can see there is another icon below the eraser, which is the recycle. What that does is just delete all drawing nodes. You can see it deletes everything on this chart that you draw. You know, instead of erase every individual one, you can just do that. Let's do that now. So if you click that, you can see your mouse becomes a red cross. You click on anywhere on this chart, all the drawing will be gone. Okay, so that's an easy way to reset everything. Cool. Let's change it back. Okay, now there's two things I haven't explained now is the price extension and the price retracement. Let's say price retracement. If you guys are familiar with the technical analysis, when you estimate a price retracement level, and you kind of defined the how strong the price movement is. For example, if the price retraced more very deeper, which means this move up probably will not stay long, or it will, or the price probably will go into consolidate for a longer time. But if the price retracement in a very small percentage, that probably means the price will keep going up. Okay, let's turn on the price retracement. Okay, let's evaluate this one and this one. The first one is price jump to here. If you click your mouse from the lower low and point to the highest high, the higher high. Okay, you point to the next peak, for example, here. That's the level, and you can see the price retracement is automatically printed, drawn. Okay, so you click your mouse. You can move your mouse around. You can just make this one displayed right here. So you click maybe here. You click the left mouse. You can see the animation mode is finished and everything is settled on the chart. The price retracement is drawn successfully. As you can see, this price from the point A and going up to point B. Okay, so it's actually retraced to point C here. Okay, so that's pretty much breaks down the 61%, 61.8%. So that's a very weak situation. So because it traced too much, as you can see, the price actually from the next month, probably year, is still consolidation. But there's another one we can put here. For example, the price was used to retest that level, okay, and then it goes up. This time it retraces back to the 50% of the range. So that's a quite strong retracement. So it doesn't retrace too much. So actually it holds up on the 50% of the retracement and then quickly bouncing back. As you can see, this movement actually breaks up. So yeah, well, this is just kind of the tool to evaluate the price action, how strong it is. Let's delete that one for now. Okay, and let's draw a price extension. For example, let's evaluate if the price starts from A, going to B, and retrace back to C. What the probably price extension is. As you can see, you click your mouse on A and B and C, so the extension draws out automatically. So as you can see, the price extended to above the 100%. So right, you can see this is 99%. If you can move bigger, so that's a retracement. Sorry, that's the extension levels. For this kind of utility. If you wanna just do it again, extension, you need to put it on where it starts, second point on the peak, and what is low for this retracement. From this point you can see that's the retracement. Okay. So there is a kind of theory saying if price can, holds up to 50% retracement, it probably can reach the 100%. As you can see, the price did reach at the 100% level. It even breaks up a little bit more, but eventually it falls down. So that's the target. If you want to sell, you can sell and probably 124 this level for this stock. That's the price retrace extension tool. Okay, let's turn it off. So finally, yeah, you can draw all the stuff on the indicator, even on these volumes or whatever. So you can do the exact same thing, drawing these things on this indicator chart as well. So you can, like that. This is up. Yeah, you can do all this kind of the same drawing on the indicators. Okay, so you can click individual one, or you can click and then remove everything. Cool. So once you have a very nice analysis on the charts, you probably can do screenshots and make it and send it to another people or to your colleagues, or to share the information or share your analysis. So this is what all we've provided in terms of drawing for the Technical Analysis 2 version 1. So we probably will provide more useful drawing tools later. But for now, yes, that's what we've got. Hopefully this tutorial will help your daily work, and also help. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Bye.